We both know Brenda doesn't think clearly sometimes. She doesn't really want me to know what's going on. I depend on you to tell me the truth.
I know you do, but I gave her my word.
I understand that, but if there's a secret floating around that could hurt her, I need you to tell me.
Brenda is difficult to protect as it is. If she doesn't trust me, it's going to be impossible.
I have power. I can influence people behind the scenes, right?
Yes.
If I know who I'm dealing with, I can do whatever it takes.
Can't answer the questions, Sonny. I wish I could.
I'm not asking you to choose. You got to protect Brenda no matter what, right?
Yeah, and I will. I'll do that.
You know what? At one time, I would have gone to Brenda and made her tell me, bullied her, charmed her, manipulated her, whatever it took.
See, Brenda has to deal with this in her own way.
It'd just be nice if she could confide in me. But I can't do that if she doesn't let me.
Not to sound like a cheeseball, but I gotta admit it was pretty cool guarding a supermodel. Riding around in limousines and going to parties. I made the other uniforms pretty jealous.
I seriously doubt that.
Oh, Divine One.
Hi.
Jekyll has procured the organic and sustainably grown sustenance you require.
Thank you.
And I will wait in the kitchen until Officer Falconer has
Detective
removed
Falconer.
himself. Given your abject failure to protect the Divine One can only hope that you've been replaced as her bodyguard.
Oh, I'm sorry, pal. You stuck with me for the duration. I'll see you.
Okay.
Don't hurry back.
Are you okay? You were a little bit rude to Dante.
The badged betrayer has caused profound and irreparable damage to many. And, none have suffered more than young Michael Corinthos.
You still fighting with Brenda?
I mean, sometimes the usual.
She acts out when she's scared, I know you're tired of me telling you what to do with her. But it's like I'm just trying to help.
It goes both ways. She's not exactly rational when it comes to you either.
She depends on you, and, even though she gets on your nerves, she knows you're the best person to protect her. That's why she made you her emergency contact.
Yeah, well, she said it was because she thought I wouldn't care if she died.
I need you to promise me, if you need any help, if she needs anything, come to me.
Yeah, well.
So, Dante turned Michael into the court?
Indeed. If the betrayal is a matter of public record, I'd be happy to retrieve the transcripts if you need verification.
No. I believe you. I just can't believe that Dante would turn his own brother and send him to prison.
Dante hounded Michael until he confessed. And Dante, he burst into the courtroom and in this moment of supreme grandstanding narcissism announced to the judge that Michael had killed Claudia. Michael went to Pentonville and Stone Cold soon followed.
Well, Jason told me something about this. I just had no idea that it was Dante who turned Michael in. Hey, why don't you ever tell me anything?
I apprised the Divine One of the badged betrayer's true nature. She deserves to know of his heinous acts, starting with the callous rendering of young Michael to the pitiless grip of the...
Shouldn't you be downloading cell phone information from the Balkans men?
It's in progress upstairs.
Can you go check on it, please?
Yes, of course.
I can't believe that Dante sent Michael to prison. That must have been horrible for you.
Yeah, I wanted to kill Dante for what he did to Michael.
Well, I don't think someone should guard me, that you want to kill.
I don't want to kill him anymore.
Why not?
Just, I don't want to talk about it.
Why?
Because I don't.
Maybe there's something I can do to help.
The night that Michael went to prison, it was worst nights of my life. We had tried so hard to protect him. You know, but the truth is, Sonny, Carly, and I, we were all responsible, not just for covering up how Claudia died, but, you know, for the life that we gave Michael.
Yeah, but you're not blaming yourself, are
Come
you?
on, let's face it, Michael has a life that I made for him. I wanted to show this kid the world. But instead he went to prison.
And then you went to prison.
It's wrong.
Kid.
It's
Who
wrong.
does
It's
that?
wrong. All of it is wrong. Michael pays every day for what I've done.
I wish I could tell you how bad I've messed up. I've made some really bad mistakes.
You didn't screw up as bad as I did. I need to talk to you.
Oh, I just started this job. I can't be talking to people unless they order something.
It's okay. My organization has an arrangement with Coleman.
So he pays you for protection? You must be very proud of yourself. Taking money from a working man.
Come on, I need to go over what happened when you were being held by the Balkans, man.
I already told you.
Yeah, well, tell me again. Now that you had a little time to think about it.
Why would I want to think about being kidnapped and smacked around? I already told you what I know. Leave it at that.
You got closer to the Balkan than any of us. And what you remember can save a life. Maybe Lucky's.
They had no idea that I understand a fair amount of Croatian. They're pretty careless with the phone calls.
What'd you hear?
Not much that you don't already know. The Balkan wanted Brenda alive. He wanted to ask her something.
Or do you have any idea what that was?
Not at all. I don't think the thugs did either. But they did get one call that was different. They're speaking in English, or at least trying to. It's pretty cryptic.
Could you tell what they were talking about? And do you remember any names?
No, I did. Now that I think about it. Whatever they were talking about has something to do with a man named Jack.